Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, and if it's Tuesday, it's a Strat Attack show. Even though it's a short week, we're going to hop into the urban assault vehicle and see what's going on. So we know we got the full session tomorrow, half session Friday, and potentially the 3-2-2 on the SPY. So we get outside day, pokes down, and then if it comes taking out today's highs, looking out to go back to the highs. But in general, what we've known is this month is just really tight, and same with the Qs. Here, a little bit better, but so we'll see. We got this also, the potential 3-2-2 on the day. So this week, it's been some retail, DDS, just unstoppable, and this has really been amazing, this DDS rise on the monthly, and you can see that just blasting. Exhaustion risk by going into the highs, but I always just want to see what kind of strength is out there. If you go to Dollar Tree, also exhaustion risk, but nice powerful day today as they are raising their prices to $1.25, so we'll see if that continues. If you go to car inside day, and you can see this Mulder bar issue, but we're still looking to try and come up here and take this thing out to 323. That would be a nice move from here. So here's that weekly, that inside week to the upside. So we'll see if we can get that out of there. Other than that, we've had a little bit of strength in the energy. Crude's demise has been greatly exaggerated. So crude is having a nice little week, and you can see this here. The inside day back to the upside. XLE still lackluster when you go to the month. So we'll be seeing what we can get out of these new months, because you're going there inside month. PXD, although PXD had a nice little day, and you can see this coming back to a previous range. That's good. It's just some of these monthlies are going to give us some problems, and we want to close this month out as we get closer to doing that. What's really been more of a story here is a lot of this a lot of this tech wreck, internal tech wreck, and right now Autodesk is getting absolutely destroyed. It's down to 264, and so when you look at this monthly, give me that outside month, 3-3 month, and on the week here, just getting destroyed and taking all this out in one shot. So that'll be on the gapper list in the morning. If you go to service now, you're going to see this inside week to the downside. We got a little bit more to take these guys out. Anytime you can see that slight higher high, we're looking for another lower low. So service now having some problems. You can see this. That usually trades with W day. W day, just doji on the day, but you can see for the week, 3-2 to the downside, having some issues there. And then always want to be looking for that, how we close out the month. And so 2 up, 2 down potential, because we're closer to the lows, but we still want to close that month out. If we go to Overstock, and Overstock setting up a monthly shooter, and this week here you can see a nice 2 up, 2 down reversal, and this is actually a rev strat that was inside. So it does what it's supposed to do by taking all these guys out. We're just going to see how that lines up with the new month, if it can close out like so. If you go to Zscaler, also potential the outside month, 2 up and 2 back down, because it's having a rough week here, like a lot of this tech as we've been seeing. 2 up, 2 down, and coming back through this range here. Doji on the day today, but potential Momo shooter if we want to keep coming down through here. Nice 2-2 reversal to start the week up in there too on that daily. If we go to MongoDB, and MongoDB also having some problems here, and you look at it weekly. Slight 2 up, reversal back down, 2 up, 2 down, and got slammed yesterday and hit a little bit today. We'll see if there's any more to that. We go to EW, and EW not totally getting killed, but inside week to the downside, so we'll respect that for the next day and a half. If we go to Coinbase, and Coinbase inside week to the downside, came back a little bit today. So, of course, we can watch that with the Bitcoins, because you've got inside days today for Mara and Riot blockchain. So we can watch that Bitcoin for the Coinbase. If we go to Cyber, and Cyber having a rough one here. You can see it started off the week with a 2 up, 2 down, boom. Then got hit again, and that's Rev Strat week. Taking care of business on all these guys. The question is going to be weak enough for down in here. And once again, as we get to the end of the month, we want to see what are we closer to 2 and as. And here's this potential 3, 2, and 2 back down. Another week to go on that. If you go to the team, and team on the week. All three of these weeks were inside of that, so it's a compound one, and this just gets hit pretty hard here for the first 2 days of the week, and we'll see if that continues. If we go to FSLY, and FSLY still having problems, and you can see here on the monthly, almost a 3, almost an outside week month. So we'll see if that can finish that off. If we go to, well, it's another video, but I know a lot of people have been looking for this. PayPal, and PayPal finally goes inside day if there's any hope here, all right, because you had your top O try, and now it's trying to expand to the downside. Here, we'll see if there's anything more comes of that inside day. If we go to UPST, you can see this has just been walking down ever since that weekly, when inside week to the downside, which triggered the 2 up, 2 down month in UPST. If we go to Okta, here, still jammed up in a bunch of months in here, but getting closer to taking out a whole lot of months in here, and having a real rough week. Here's the daily. Boom. Here's that 3-2 down that got it going. So they've hit this thing pretty hard. We'll see if that continues. If we go to Coop, and Coop also having some issues taking out last month's lows here, and you can see all these months it's taking out all these lows. A little bit of exhaustion risk, and on the weekly here, you can see the inside week to the downside, inside, outside, inside, down. So Coop having some problems. If we go to Net, and Net, RevStrat week, inside week, poke up, 122. Doji today, so we'll see if that continues into the rest of the week. If we go to Roku, and Roku, I don't think it made inside day, but you can see what we talk about all month, taking out all this stuff, all these months getting taken out. Momo shooter, because this is a 2 down, so anybody get caught in here, boom, bottom drops out. Roku still having some problems. If you go to Peloton having a rough month, and there's no two ways about it. The question is, once again, exhaustion, because it's been walking down, and so all you had to do is wait for this. This is triangle layout. 2 up, taking all these guys out, then inside, and then boom, straight down in another inside day here on the way down. We'll see if that continues. And QLYS. And QLYS, inside week to the downside here. These two, this is inside and then down, so having problems there. And once again, on the monthly, that sets up potential the outside, then the 3-2. Getting closer to going 3-2-2 to take all this out. So we still got to close this out. You got to be aware tomorrow that people might be taking off early and things might dry up in the afternoon, so be aware of that. And then a shortened session on Friday, and then we come in and get ready for a new month. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith. This is Mr. Black, Strat Attack Show.